And we are live on YouTube.com here on the Bryan Athletics channel. Thanks for joining us. This matchup between UNOH and Cumberland University, both visiting teams here in the Bryan College Volleyball Tri-Match. To the fans of those teams, thanks for joining us. Thanks for hopping on. And we'll do our best to kind of bring you the action, give you maybe a little bit of insightful commentary, a little bit of lighthearted appeal. And we'll move forward into a pregame kind of a lineup, little matchup. UNOH defeating Bryan College 3-0 on their home floor. The game before this, Bryan College taking on Cumberland after this. UNOH, that's going to be a battle all day. Already played 9 matches to this point. They have played a ranked opponent in Mount Vernon Nazarene and a team receiving votes in Marion University out of Indiana. So this an experienced team for the preseason, team that has seen a lot so far, and a team that looked pretty good in the last game on this floor. They've got some real big hitters. Abigail Martin, she had 88 kills going into the last game. Gianna Sanfilippo was a force in the last game as well, and Aaliyah Saylor, all girls pitching in, but don't sleep on their back line. Bailey Gregory just hit 1,000 career digs. She was honored for that before this game. She comes in with somewhere over 140 digs on the season. She is stout in defense. Savannah Reed and Madeline Hampton, the setters, doing a lot of work in the assist game and on defense. This is a very complete UNOH team. UNOH. They have quite a bit of skill at each position. They were able to kind of scramble around when they needed to in order to keep some balls in play and defeat the Lady Lions. And they're looking to do the same here, walking into a neutral site game against Cumberland University. 2-0 after, kind of the gauntlet that they played this preseason would be a huge win for them, as I believe they head to Austin, Texas. That was before. I believe they head to another preseason tournament and then into conference play. They're getting those preseason miles on. They're getting the experience, and, doing a pretty good job of it, I might add. Now for Cumberland University. Cumberland 3-5 overall this season, but they as well have seen some powerhouses. Blue Mountain Christian, Nelson University, both receiving votes. And number 3 in the country, Eastern Oregon University. This is a Cumberland team that has just, maybe punched a bit above its weight this year and is really looking to establish, like we are, one of the better teams in the Mid-South Conference. A team that, has really seen some of the best that the NAIA has to offer. And right here, it'd be a huge step if they could get a big win over this UNOH team. And right after this, they are traveling to Rio Grande, Ohio for another preseason tournament, I believe just 3 days after this on August 31st. So this is a test of stamina. It's a test of will. It's a test to see what you're made of early. And 2 back-to-back games on the schedule for them. How will they respond? Looking at some of the talent on Cumberland University, Hazel Conkle, 79 kills. Mitchell Haley, 64 kills, and Lila Cade, 46. That rounds out the top 3 for them. As I'm looking out there, Cumberland, a very physically impressive team. They've got a lot of girls that stand pretty tall up there. I see some 6'2", 6'3", but nobody really, undersized on their front line, or what I would think would be their front line. Emma Chavers, 115 assists, and Nicole, I believe it's Roeder. Both girls going to have a pretty pinpoint game in the passing department. You're going to be looking to get some of that linked up there. UNOH, they have some link to match. They have some athletes out there. And finally, Elaine Shaneyfelt. She is the libero for the team. Cumberland University, kind of an older team, but they also bring some freshmen into the game who have performed well for them throughout the season. And if you're head coach, I believe that's Vatican, that's exactly what you want to see. Again, preseason, these games, although they do matter in the grand scheme of momentum, getting your record to where you want it to be, what matters is that you're ready for conference play. And that's the goal of all of these teams here today. Everybody's looking to run through their conference, make it to the national tournament, make a run there, and for both teams on the court here today. That is the name of the game. And with that out of the way, pregame show is done. We've got about 13:30 on the clock till this game tips off. Thanks for joining us once again, and we'll see you at tip-off here on the Lions Radio Network.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Bryan College welcomes you to the matchup between the Cumberland University Phoenix and the UNOH Rangers. And now for your starting lineup. First for UNOH, number 1, Riley Creek. Number 5, Hannah Colquitt. Number 7, Shamaria DeBose. Number 11, Gianna Sanfilippo. Number 13, Taylor Royce. And number 23, Momo Hampton. And now for Cumberland University, number 2, Emma Chavers. Number 9, Hazel Conkle. Number 13, Allie Roper. Number 22, Morgan Sneed. Number 25, Haley Jones. And number 32, Elila Kay.
And welcome in to Bryan College here in beautiful Dayton, Tennessee. Thanks for joining us, fans of UNOH, and Cumberland University. Thanks for hopping on with us. Thanks for listening. If you're a Bryan College fan, you just looking to see some more exciting volleyball action, thank you as well. We are about ready to get started here. Starting lineups for you: UNOH. Riley Treese, Hannah Colquitt, Shamaria DeBose, Gianna Sanfilippo, Taylor Royce, and Momo Hampton. Same lineup we saw in the game against Bryan. And then for Cumberland, Emma Chavers, Hazel Conkle, Allie Roper, Morgan Sneed, Haley Jones, and Lila Cade round out the squads. Cumberland University is coached by Hannah Vatican, and UNOH is coached by Josh Kreiner. And it looks like we are just about ready to get started. I believe we will have number 3, Elaine Shaneyfelt, serving first for the Phoenix. And we are off. And we're going to get some excitement to start. Shaneyfelt puts down an ace. Don't believe anybody touched it. Bailey Gregory in the area, unable to get the dig. And we'll see Shaneyfelt go at it once again. She will. Another good serve. Gregory under at that time. Sanfilippo tipped off the hands of a Cumberland University player. She'll go back to the attack. Back line finds the gap. And it's an early 2-0 lead for the Cumberland University Phoenix. Serve here from Shaneyfelt again. Got some heat on it this time. Over to DeBose. Shaneyfelt under it. The far side attack. This one going to get past the arms of Gregory as well. And the Phoenix are off to a rousing start here in Summers Gymnasium. Shaneyfelt, Gregory able to handle it. This one a little off. I believe there's some miscommunication on the set. Cumberland University is just stomping their way through this first set. Gregory on the dig to set by Hampton over to Sanfilippo. This one can't find its mark either. 5-0 Cumberland. And so far, UNOH came out really hot in the first game, really took it to Bryan, and they're looking to regain some of that same magic here and just haven't been able to find it so far. We'll see a backline hit. We'll see a backline attack that sells well long. That one, number 32, Lila Cade. Lila Cade, just a freshman. Doesn't look to be the most physically imposing compared to some of the talent you normally see in the NAI, but man, she can get up. Looks like she's been pretty good so far for the Phoenix. This one will go to Cade. Cade not able to get a full hand on it, but she'll be there for the tap over the net. UNOH wanting a net violation, not going to get it. 6-1, Phoenix. And back to serve for Cumberland. Going to be number 14, Briley Yarborough. And she is a senior out of Unionville, Tennessee. It's like she plays primarily defense and setter. And UNOH all sorts, just kind of rattled right now. That won't help at all. The big right hand from junior Savannah Reed. Serve, Hampton going to set over to San Filippo. San Filippo, if you missed the last game, has had success with that cross-court attack all day. A very, one could say maybe low percentage attack, as it takes a lot of skill to get it over there. But with her frame and some of her accuracy, you can see that it really works for her, and probably something that they stress in practice and kind of execution day in and day out. We'll see the dig from Cumberland over to Lila Cade. A big shot. Gregory able to handle it. Now over to the near side. Another good dig there from Cade. Cumberland University just having to get it over the net. We'll see the set and the attack from Saylor. Oh, a quick set attack. UNOH somehow able to keep it over. That one is rejected. And we'll see San Filippo try to finish it. She won't, but Royce will. Off the back of a great volley between two teams. UNOH coming out on top in that one. Those are the points you've got to get. You've got to have those. I believe we have a shoe tying now. Yeah, those are the ones you've got to get. You've got to get those points where it's up in the air, who could win. Both teams going after it, going as hard as they can, and Taylor Royce makes a good play and gets the point for the Racers. A big spike, but it's blocked at the net by Conkle. But that one will fall well out. Good heads-up play on both sides. Conkle kind of went over and did the hero block. Serve from Reed. She's got a little sink on it. They're going to set it to Conkle. The dig will be from Reed. This one in the area of Saylor. She'll get it over. Quick set here. Big shot there from Conkle. Maybe not what they drew up, but it is what happened, and it gets a Cumberland University point. With the game for the Phoenix, going to be number 8, Skylar Rivers to serve. And she'll put up an errant attempt there. She'll check back out. Number 20, Kaylee Glass, going to take her spot. This will be Allie Lopez back to serve. That one going to be well out. Both teams kind of feeling each other out. Teams probably haven't seen each other this year, maybe not seen each other in general for quite a long time. So far, Cumberland's out to the early advantage, but UNOH have the power to come back in these games, as we saw against Bryan. This one going to be a set to the far side. And I believe that was Saylor's attempt, never got above the net. Be a point for Cumberland. Serve here from Conkle sails well long. And the dig there from Cumberland. And it looks like kind of a directed attack there from number 7, Haley Mitchell. Cumberland going to get it over. UNOH diving attempt. And good heads-up play at the net there to put that one down into open space. Back to serve for Cumberland, going to be number 2, Emma Chavers. Back into the game, San Filippo, errant dig, and nobody on the Racer side able to handle it. Chavers once again on the service. Going to be San Filippo over to Reed, and that will be Aaliyah Saylor finding her mark that time with the attack. Look at this front line for UNOH. I mean, it's an impressive front line. You've got a lot of athleticism. You've got a lot of size. You can really go to any side of the net. You can go up the middle. I mean, there's really no weak link here for the Racers, and it's obviously something they'll have to keep taking advantage of throughout this first set and the game. See this one set to the near side, and we'll get an under the net violation, I believe. And that was number 13, Allie Roper. Roper got up, but she was met by a wall of Racer defenders on this near side. My goodness, the sinker fools everybody on Cumberland. Momo Hampton able to get that one down. Another ace for UNOH. Another serve from Hampton. This one doesn't have as much sink on it. Set over there to the far side and killed from number 7, Haley Mitchell, with some authority. The Racers out of position there. Mitchell takes advantage and puts her full velocity on that one. This will be number 22. Number 22, Morgan Sneed, to serve for the Phoenix. And she sails that one well long of that back line. The Racers pick up a point. They didn't even have to do anything for it. Best kinds. Treese will serve for the Racers. UNOH, I mean, they've done really well in both these games. Sets they get behind. Right there you see kind of an attempt that went awry for Shaneyfelt. They've done really well in both of these games. If they get behind, they always come back, and they've almost tied it back up here. 13-11, Cumberland with the advantage still. Treese again, another errant attempt by Shaneyfelt, and I believe that's another ace from Treese. 2 aces in a row. I think there was some confusion on the Cumberland side. I believe if it hits that goal support, you're still able to play it. There's not a lot of things in here that it can't hit. Up the middle, off speed, diving attempt by Hampton. Cumberland in position, ready for just a quick tap over by San Filippo. Looks like the Cumberland attacker mistimed her jump. They'll get it over to this near side. Set by Hampton. Filippo off the hands of Sneed. Or excuse me, off the hands of Cade and over the net. We're seeing UNOH just really, man, they are really putting their stamp on this game now. A team that's gotten behind early a few times here today. Yeah, see a violation there. You could tell that one up here. I think we'll get a timeout from Cumberland now. Cumberland University jumping out to the big lead, but unable to keep it so far as the Racers have raced back, for lack of a better term. And we are going to take our first set break. We'll be right back here on the Lions Radio Network. And welcome back to Summers Gymnasium here in Dayton, Tennessee, on site for Cumberland University versus UNOH. And so far the first set has been pretty exciting. We've got both sides kind of going back and forth. Cumberland gaining the early advantage. The Racers really, man, just storming back really with no difficulty whatsoever. And we'll see if they can continue their run. Treese, the serve. Shaney Felt on the first contact. And a launch from number 13, Allie Roper. Doesn't find its mark. Point for UNOH. And Treese on the serve. Shaney Felt will find it, set by Chavers. The attack a little off speed, probably not what they planned. Treese will have to hit it from the back line. Good looking from back there. We'll see Cade, big shot. Gregory able to handle it. Now DeBose will get her shot. Shaney Felt under it, and we'll see a quick up the middle, rejected by number 5, Hannah Colquitt. Man, she shut that down immediately. I thought Cumberland was going to kind of create an advantage for it, but man, Colquitt was all over it and ready for it. Treese sinker. Shaney Felt will have to dive over to Roper. Gregory will keep it up. We'll see DeBose now a little bit off speed. Cumberland ready for it. Both teams settling in. Roper will try again. Another rejection by Colquitt. The Racers are rolling, and Cumberland seemingly they just don't really have a lot of answers right now. They kind of worked well. They were going to their strengths, and so far here in the back half of this second set, it has been all UNOH. Treese, the serve, the set back to Cade. How does she get it through? Just a great individual effort there to find the gap. The set was a little off for her, and she's able to find the hole and get a much-needed Cumberland University point. We'll see Shaney Felt on the serve. This one a good one. Hampton the set over to DeBose. She'll just have to tap it up. The set was a little off. We'll see this back over to the near side. This one will get over. That right side has kind of been a no-fly zone. DeBose, this one tipped at the net, but handled quickly up the middle. Diving attempt by UNOH. They'll save it. This one set by Chavers. And somehow the ball is still in play. It's still in play. Can Treese save it? She does. And we'll see the set. A big point for whatever side gets it. Lila Cade will put the exclamation point on it for the Phoenix. And maybe a big momentum swing there. Number 27, Sydney Andrews, making the hero play to keep that one inbounds and inside the pole as the set was well off, kind of a scramble point anyways. And Shaney Felt will give one back on this point. Bailey Gregory, the libero, back to serve for the Racers, and that one falls long, so they'll give another point back. Cumberland University and UNOH trading long serves. We'll see number 14, Briley Yarborough, back into the game to serve. Hampton will set over to DeBose. Number 22, Sneed, ready for it quickly. In there from Hazel Conkle. And now Cumberland University drawing ever closer to tying this ball game back up. They held the lead, they gave it away, and they're looking for it right back. Oh, great looking serve there. The dig from Treese. That'll be Royce. Good attack. Cade ready for it. See Shaney Felt get it over. Hampton will set. And just a push to the back line from San Filippo. Opted to go finesse over power there, and it works for a Racers point. First set very exciting here. We see both teams going back and forth. This one going to be Savannah Reed on the serve. Gomes will set. A little bit off. Cumberland not able to get into what they want to do. Cade, though, That one off the hands of a racer. This one over to Saylor. And Cade not able to handle it. Knew it as soon as she hit it. Racers up 20-17 here. Getting to the back half of this first set. Reed on the serve, lightly over the net, makes the libero come up. Cumberland just going to have to tap it over. Man, UNOH heads-up plays everywhere on that one. I think we saw a violation there and didn't quite catch what it was. I'll tell you, UNOH, man, their sideline is constantly active. They've got choreographed cheers. They've got a lot going on over there. A real complete unit, top to bottom. And they're really looking close to running away with this first set. Reed on the serve. This one, another good one that forces Cumberland in scramble mode. Lila Cade sets up. Lila Cade drills a line judge in the process and gets it down. Lila Cade with some force on that one. UNOH, they set up kind of the blocker from the near side. That left that back right corner wide open. She was able to take advantage. Oh, San Filippo. If you look up volleyball spike in the dictionary, you'll find that one because that was a tomahawk straight to the arms of a Cumberland defender. UNOH up 23-18. Lopez into serve here on these pivotal next 2 points. Hazel Conkle, yeah, just experience there. Junior was really able to, she looked like she saw it from the moment she took her jump. She saw the hole she wanted to exploit. Conkle now on the serve. We'll see it to the far side. Saylor will take advantage, and it was out of bounds, but I believe it's going to be called a tip ball. And both coaches wanting some clarity. It will be a Cumberland University point. UNOH is an interesting time with the refs here today. Not saying the refs have done anything wrong. It's just been some calls that have kind of been questioned by both coaches, no matter who's playing. I think we'll get a timeout now from UNOH, and a good time for us to take one as well. 23-20 UNOH over Cumberland University. Let's take a short break and be right back here on the Lions Radio Network. And welcome back in. Once again, thanks for joining us. If you're new here, I am the voice of the Lions, Drew Rogers. Really appreciate everybody tuning in, listening, putting up with a guy that learned what volleyball was last year. Hopefully you're not too annoyed if I get something gets called wrong, don't know the call. I hope everybody out there is having a great day. We'll get back into the action as a tough out-of-bounds serve for Cumberland University, and UNOH sitting 1 point away from a first set victory, and so far they are undefeated in sets. See if they can move to 4-0, and Cumberland University kind of already out of sorts. That one's going to fall long. It won't get down for the Phoenix, so the Racers able to take this first set. Cumberland University did some good things in that first set. Both teams did. Pretty exciting set overall. But another quick break we'll take. We'll take a set break. And we'll be right back here on the Lions Radio Network. Welcome back. We are back for second set action here in Summers Gymnasium, live on YouTube.com. Bryan Athletics channel, volleyball tri-match. University of Northwestern Ohio taking on the Cumberland University Phoenix. If you're a fan of one of those two teams, thanks for joining us. Thanks for hanging out. Hope we're bringing you good coverage. Hope you're enjoying the stream. And so far, a little bit of a stat recap for you on the Cumberland University side. 5 kills for Hazel Conkle. Her fingerprints all over this one on their side. Lila Cade, 4 kills. We've seen some great power from her. Haley Mitchell's got 2. On the defensive side, we've got, of course, libero Elaine Shaneyfelt leading with 7 digs. Morgan Sneed with 3. And Lila Cade also got 3. Lila Cade's Cumberland's kind of gotten out of sorts at some points. And she's kind of been filling in the gaps there. Northwestern Ohio, spreading the wealth. They haven't had to do a lot on the kill front. Gianna Sanfilippo, 4 kills. Aaliyah Saylor, 2 kills. Savannah Reed, 1. Taylor Royst, 1. But I mean, really, Cumberland's been playing right in their hands. They've been letting them make the mistakes. They're having to respond. And it's worked out for them. It's how they came back in that first set, and I would guess that's probably how they'll proceed. We'll hop back into it as we see Hampton there. It's a pretty nice save. Shaneyfelt will set this time. Lila Cade might have been long, kept up by Gregory. DeBose, she's really good at that off speed. It looks like she's going to attack, and she goes directly into it, kind of gets everybody out of position. We'll see the quick set and the finish from Sanfilippo. And the Racers, once again, off to a hot start. This will be Treese on the serve. Shaneyfelt over to Chavers. This one near side. My goodness, what a bullet That one coming from number 21, or excuse me, number 27, Sydney Andrews. And the ball game is all tied up. Shani felt a bullet of a serve of her own. Momo Hampton over to DeBose. The big attack and the big finish. Okay, this Racers team, it is really hard. It's rare that you'll see them get out of sorts of what they want to do. I mean, they have a really nice first hit. Their sets are normally on target. And Cumberland kind of in scramble mode now. Two teammates tripping over one another leads to the UNOH point. And yeah, it's just a really stout lineup across the board for Northwestern Ohio. Really got into a groove here today and really found out what they want to do. And again, UNOH will have a chance. They don't exactly take advantage. The quick set up the middle. Hampton will set on the other side. And a little errant there. Royce not able to get it over. Some substitutions. We see Yarborough checking in for Cumberland and Gomes as well. Yarborough will serve. Serve. Kept up well. We'll see the set. San Filippo, just a missile on to the Cumberland Phoenix side. And Conkle once again showing the experience there and making sure she can get some points for her team. Both teams heavily involved in coaching this game. We see both coaches kind of up on that line. DeBose will go after it. Set on the Phoenix side. Lila Cade kind of had to adjust her jump. Only got that one off 1 foot. Off 2 feet. DeBose. The dig. Ball still in play. Cumberland University doing well to keep some of these up. Royce will finish it though. That's kind of what you see from this UNOH team, man. They're finishing a lot of these 50-50 points. And I mean, last year we harped on that a lot. Bryan was the team that got a lot of those to go their way. And that's exactly what you need when it really comes down to it. As I kind of see it, those are the exact ones you need. The set ones where you get exactly what you want are great, but because we'll get a little confusion there. But I mean, what really matters overall is the 50-50 ones. Everybody's scrambling around who wants it more. And I think the line judge on the back there had it wrong the first time. I think she made the correct call coming back. I think she initially put the flag as in, and it did look out. Looked like it was a little past that white line. Good correction there. We'll see some substitutions for Cumberland University. This number 8, Skylar Rivers, we've seen her check in to serve a few times with varying success. This one, pretty good serve. Looked like it was going to get down by the line. Saylor, big hit right hand. And no tip there. Cumberland University gets the point. Cumberland's a very talented squad. You can tell they're good overall as well. UNOH got the best of them in the first set, but man, I would not be surprised if this goes to 4 or even 5 sets. Rivers the serve over there to the far side. A good serve there for the Phoenix as that one came off the hands of, I believe that was Saylor, and Reed not able to get there in time. And this serve of Rivers does not find its mark. Thought it might get down. The Racers were on it before everybody. They knew it was long. We'll see Allie Lopez back into the game to serve for UNOH. Lopez the serve, the dig on the Cumberland side, quickly over the net from, I believe that is Manuela, we'll just call her Gomes. Over the net from Gomes. Gomes giving him a little shrug afterwards. And another long serve for Conkle. And that's kind of what we've seen. UNOH has kind of avoided, for the most part, those errant serves, those points where the other opposing team doesn't have to do anything. And the Racers are fine to just kind of sit back and let Cumberland make those mistakes. And so far, at this point, it's like a flurry of mistakes, some miscommunication. Quickly for Colquitt. And Cumberland unable to get that one back over. Taylor Royce, that serve had some gas on it. Great dig there by Allie Lopez. And this one at the net, just a quick tap over from, I believe that's Gomes. We'll see a violation there from UNOH. Not exactly sure what happened there. And the serve here from Chavez. Lopez will dig. Reed will set over to Saylor. Saylor rejected at the net. I believe that was a combination of number 25, Haley Jones, and number 7, Haley Mitchell. Serve once again from Chavez. Cumberland holding on to a 9-7 advantage. And that one unable to find its mark. It's Abigail Martin. And now you see UNOH kind of making the mistakes. Both teams just kind of waiting each other out. See who can put it all together first. Chavez the serve, Lopez the dig. Oh man, unfortunate there as it looked like number 7 Mitchell, but she kind of mistimed her jump, thought it was going to come off a little hotter than it did. And the Racers get the point. We'll see Hampton now to serve for UNOH. Oh man, Hampton serve. If that was an arrow target, it'd be a bullseye because it was right in that back corner. I believe Mitchell even let it go. It got down just inside that white line. And Cumberland's coach, Coach Vatican, kind of shrugging. I mean, I kind of agree. What do you do there? It's kind of one that you'd like to lead. You'd like to get the easy point. That one not left. Quickly from Martin. UNOH has stormed right back into this one, as we've seen them do many a times. A team that gets off to slow starts, but playing from behind, their specialty. They grab that lead and never let go. See if they can do the same here in this second set. Hampton the serve. Chavez will set. Big attack. Somehow still in the air on the Racers side. Cheney fell. Now Cumberland on the back foot. That one to the back line of UNOH. The big right hand from DeBose. Ball still in the air. And a little mistimed jump there from Jones. We'll see Martin now. Ball still alive. The dive. And I believe Glass even got a hand on that one, but just not able to handle it. Man, what a big point there for the Racers. And you kind of see this when they get going, when they get into exactly what they want to do, they win those points. They're just not. They haven't done that early in the sets, but they're winning enough late and in the middle of these sets to take them home. And this one will be saved by Cumberland. Mike should have left it alone. It's still in the air. UNOH now. They'll attack. Now we'll see Shaney Felt. And some power on that one from number 7, Mitchell. sails a little long, just a bit too much on it. (12-10) advantage UNOH. Hampton the serve, barely gets over the net. It'll graze it on the way by. Good heads-up play there. Saw the defense set. Able to kind of go off speed. Use two hands. We'll see Mitchell once again. Mitchell, the dig by Bailey Gregory. Martin tries to finish it, and she does. Man, this team is just really in sync right now. Not much to say. Serve from Hampton, the dig on the back line by Cumberland. Errant set, and one that the Racers should have left alone, as I don't know if Jones was going to get there in time, and unfortunately their block falls out of bounds. It'll be a Phoenix point. Number 22, Morgan Sneed on the service. A straight-up ace, a little miscommunication on the back line for UNOH. The serve once again from Sneed, and she's going to get two aces in a row. She went to the exact same spot. Racers not able to handle it. And, I mean, as easy as it gets. Nobody but Sneed had to do anything to earn those points. And this one, her third attempt. After two successes, she'll find out of bounds. Racers take back the lead on that point. I believe this is Riley Treese back to serve for the Racers. Near side, Lila Cade. Yeah, I thought it got down, but line judge disagrees there. And the head official going to award the point to UNOH. Quickly up the middle, ooh, textbook. Number 27, Sydney Andrews there on the attack, and a good one. Nobody home for the Racers. Schoenfeld had some heat on that one. Far side to Bose, has to go with the left hand. She'll try again with the right, rejected by Conkle. Cumberland University tying it up right there with the block. Shaney felt the serve again, diving attempt, keeps it in bound for the Racers. Colquitt. Yeah, I think number 2, Emma Chavert, I believe she was ready for it, but it just hit at kind of the wrong angle. I think she thought it was going to be a little higher. It goes down as a Racers point. The serve from Gregory. This one well out, a little to the left. I'll tell you, this is a big set. It's a big set for Phoenix, a big set for the Racers. Both teams now, one team trying to seize absolute momentum, carried into the third set. They get to go home early. 2 sweeps will be big for this, probably for the program and probably for their athletes. Cumberland just trying to get into it right now, and that'll help just a bit as it's rejected, but it's rejected back out of bounds. But Cumberland, they've got another game after this, and I would think that fatigue would probably play a factor there in that one. Treese over to Hampton. Royst well out. And Cumberland takes the 2-point advantage. Yarborough back to serve. Teresa's going to have to get on the floor for this one. Sanfilippo thought she saw something. Cumberland covered it well. Conkle now kind of behind her head. Sanfilippo looks to finish it. Great piece of defense there by Schoenfeld. Cumberland unable to do anything with it after, though. UNOH will grab the point. Serve from Reed. We see that float from her quite a lot. Conkle finds her mark. She came behind the setter, and UNOH was a little out of sorts there, able to get it down. Rivers back in to serve. She'll tap it once for good luck. Reed will set Sanfilippo on the attack. Cumberland just going to have to get it back over. The libero does the job. Reed will set once again to the far side, over to Aaliyah Saylor. And the block is out of bounds. Ali Lopez on the serve. Oh, just out. Thought it was going to find its mark for just a moment. It sank really quickly when getting over the net. Fortunately for Cumberland, though, it does not. Conkle, good-looking serve there. We'll see Martin attempt to get it there on the near side. Cumberland wisely lets it go out of bounds. And now the timeout from UNOH. UNOH feeling the pressure. They took a timeout in the Bryan game, came out and took care of business. We'll see if the same thing happens there right after this here on the Lions Radio Network. And welcome back in. Thanks for hopping on with us today. Thanks for listening. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast from all of us at Bryan Athletics. Really appreciate you tuning in, even if you're not a Bryan Athletics fan. And we'll keep bringing this to you as long as you want, as long as the game goes. You see the first serve from Conkle fall a little bit long, excuse me. And we'll see Royst on the serve. Royst, oh my goodness. The second one of those we've seen in this second set where Cumberland trying to just get an easy point. They've let it go and pinpoint serve on the other side. And Cumberland in scramble mode. Lucky to get it back over the net. They do probably the best job they could have with it. Martin, the block fails. Martin gets it through. Ball game tied up 21-21. Royce now once again. This one will fall long. Good let go by number 3, Elaine Schoenfeld. Cumberland regaining the lead. And right here, this is big. You got service. I mean, don't really have momentum, but you need to get it. You need to get it going in that second set. You need to put a stamp on it right here. 3 points and you're out of here. Let's see if they can do it. Reed will set on the UNOH side, and I believe that will be a point for Cumberland University, as that was Aaliyah Saylor. That was the name I was looking for. And number 13, Allie Roper, finishes the job for the Phoenix. 2 points away here. Big 2 points coming up. And I believe UNOH is going to take another timeout. He's not trying to drop a single set here today. I don't blame him. Got the timeouts. You might as well use them. And we'll keep it here. We just took a break. Go a little live stat overview for you while we're on break. For Cumberland, I believe Hazel Conkle leads kills with 7 kills. Lila Cade 5. Haley Mitchell 2. Manuela Gomes, that's going to be 2 kills for her as well. Sydney Andrews 2. Allie Ripper 1. Haley Jones 1. Northwestern Ohio. Gianna Sanfilippo 5. Abigail Martin 4. Aaliyah Saylor 3. Hannah Colquitt 2. Taylor Royce 2. Allie Lopez 1. And Shamaria DeBose 1 as well. And both coaches content to take a quick timeout, just kind of to get their bearings about them, reset, refocus on the UNOH side. Cumberland, remind them how big these 2 points are. We're ready to get going. The serve from Chavers. And the attack from Martin. No chance for anyone on this side to return the ball. UNOH, a big point. Now we'll see DeBose, and I believe we'll see Momo Hampton check back in. We've seen DeBose come up with some big points today on this outside. See if they want to use her, if they maybe want to go up the middle here with a bigger presence like Abigail Martin. She's played outside as well. We'll see the set. Haley Jones. Good piece of defense from the Racers. Martin tries to go. She does go over to the far side. And number 13, Allie Roper, not able to handle it. She was there. I think she thought it was going to come out a little lower. It hits her straight in, I believe, the shoulder. And now it's a tie ball game. Now UNOH concedes with just 2 points. No win by 2. Either team here, big 2 points upcoming. Oh my goodness, just barely out of bounds. I believe that's the correct call. Good call by the line judge. Cumberland University can win it right here. Number 22, Morgan Sneed, will check into the ball game, looking to do it with an ace. She's got 2 already. And this would be huge if she could capture it for her team. Unfortunately, it's going to sail a little long, so we're going to have some extra time here. See Riley Treese. She's been one of their most consistent servers today. I can't think of a time where she's hit one out of bounds. Off the top of my head, Treese to Shaneyfelt. The set from Chavers. Off speed. Fools UNOH just enough. And UNOH coach reminding him, we've got to cover that. And just a pinpoint job there by Cumberland. Now they sit 1 point away. Shaneyfelt, can she do it with an ace? No, UNOH on the attack. Sanfilippo floats it to the back line, just enough to get past the hand of Sneed. And once again, ball game tied up. We'll see extra points here. This will be the libero, Bailey Gregory. Oh, a sinker, Sneed under it. Conkle rejected. Shaneyfelt keeps it up. We'll see another attack, this one by Cade. Stays on the net for a moment. Oh my. Sydney Andrews went off speed. UNOH ready for it, but they blocked it out of bounds. Cumberland takes back the lead, 26-25 here. Once again, Cumberland with a serve, their third serve to win the ball game, win the set. Yarborough on the serve. Treese will handle it. Hampton the set over to the near side. DeBose rejected at the net by Conkle. And we've got a tie ball game here. 1-1, Cumberland University tying it up against UNOH. And we'll have that third set. Which team will take the lead? Find out next here on the Lions Radio Network. And welcome back in, folks. We're almost ready to get started with the third set here between the University of Northwestern Ohio and Cumberland University. If you're just joining us, 1-1 ball game here. UNOH taking the first set, Cumberland University taking the second. Hard-fought game so far. We've seen some errors from both sides. We've seen some exciting attacks from both sides, and we've seen some great defense. We've really seen it all here. I can't point to one player that's dominated on either side. It's been a complete team effort from both squads, and I expect to see more of the same, as that's kind of what these two teams look to do. Spread the wealth, give the other teams different looks. They don't per se have an alpha on any of these teams or on either of these teams. Just some really good players on both sides, both on the front and back lines. So it's going to be exciting. I definitely expect, it'll go 4 sets for sure. I definitely expect it might get to a fifth. Teams have been pretty evenly matched so far, and we're kind of just going to have to see how it shakes out. If you're just joining us, I am the voice of the Lions, Drew Rogers. We do just about every sport here at Bryan that we've got. Try to broadcast it. I appreciate all the new viewers joining us, fans of each school. Really appreciate you guys watching, tuning in, and we'll get you right back into the action. Looks like we're ready to start. Schoenfeld will serve for the Phoenix in what is sure to be an exciting third set. Schoenfeld on the serve, a good one. Hampton will set. Colquitt now. Cumberland ready for the attack. Jones. Momo Hampton barely able to get a finger on that one off speed. Cumberland's got a player there. Over to the far side. Lila Cade tipped off the hands of a UNOH defender. Ball is still in the air somehow. And UNOH somehow gets that point. They were on the back foot that entire point. And that is DeBose able to put it down and get them the first point here in this third set. See number 6, Bailey Gregory on the serve. This one looked like it would have got down. Lila Cade off speed. Got UNOH ready for it. Some confusion. Bailey Gregory behind the back. Talk about a highlight for the libero. Not something she gets to do too often. One-handed behind the back. Gets the point for the Racers. And I believe Cumberland University now, their coach wanting to have a discussion with the head official. Probably has something to do with kind of that dust up right before Gregory hit the ball. Speaking captain running back over, shaking her head. Doesn't look like they're going to get the call. Yeah, I think it was actually the way Gregory hit it by the motions that she was making on that side. Coach Vatican just wanting some little bit of confirmation. Conkle will get us started with the first attack. San Filippo will get met at the net by Hazel Conkle. Cumberland University on the board. Yarborough to serve for the Phoenix. And she will not find her mark. It'll be a point for the Racers. Coming into the game, folks, I believe Abigail Martin was near 100 kills. She is certainly over that mark now. Abigail Martin, 6 kills on the day so far, just in this game alone. See Conkle try to get one of her own. A little bit of miscommunication for UNOH. Quickly over the net, it'll be Aaliyah Saylor. Ball hung up in the air. She finishes it. Savannah Reed on the serve. The set. I think that was a quick set. Will get the job done. That was number 11, Manuela Gomes. Serve there from Skylar Rivers. Savannah Reed running over to set. Saylor will be rejected by a mix of Conkle and Gomes. And man, this front line of Cumberland has really come on strong, especially in the defense game later as we get later in sets. A little shaky early on. They've really found their footing, really found their timing. This one dug by Rivers, a little out of reach of Mitchell. See Lopez check back into the game for the Racers to serve. And Gomes the set. Mitchell the off speed. How is the ball still in the air? Great individual efforts there from the Racers, but Conkle puts all that to bed. And the point goes the way of the Phoenix. And two Cumberland players in the area, not able to get into their offense. Gomes will attempt to get Cumberland into theirs, unable to. Both teams kind of scrambling around. The first real set we've seen from Saylor. Cumberland once again just going to have to get it over with the left hand. It's number 7, Haley Mitchell. And both teams just kind of ran around kind of aimlessly, trying to keep the ball in the air on that point. And eventually Mitchell was able to kind of take it upon herself and get the point. Reed over to Martin. Martin, big shot, the full extension for Cumberland. Mitchell looking to finish it. Unable to. Gregory was there. See it quickly over to the Cumberland side. They'll get it back over to UNOH. And the ball is being battled around at the net. It's still in the air. Mitchell over to the far side. Reed will set now. And both teams running around, able to keep it up on the Cumberland side. Let's see what UNOH does with it. Unable to get it down. It's number 13, Taylor Royst. Conkle, a little short with her serve. Give one back to the Racers. And right back, UNOH says, we feel bad, we'll give it right back to you. Cumberland retakes the lead. This will be number 2, Emma Chavers, to serve. The dig from Lopez, the set by Reed. Martin sets it up perfectly, just how they drew it up. That's kind of what we're seeing. When either of these two teams gets a clean set off, gets their attack lined up, outside of a block, we're not seeing much resistance. But when they both get off, I mean, that's where the points are. That's where the ones that you want are to be had. And both teams in the second and third set have kind of seized the opportunity equally. And another serve falls a little short for UNOH. Man, do not know why struggling with that. Morgan Sneed into the game to serve for the Phoenix. Sneed, a bullet to the left side. Hampton will set. Colquitt high up in the air, and she'll put it right back down for the point. She hit that with a lot of force. Sneed, all she could really do was throw it as high up in the air as she could. Treese on the serve. Shaney felt the initial hit and unable to get it to one of her teammates. Racers take back the lead. Cumberland will set over to the near side. The big hands of UNOH able to send it back and able to keep it up on that one. Fierce attack now from Cumberland. See if Cumberland can get into a clean attack. They do. It's Jones. Just falls a little bit long. Excuse me. That is Andrews on the attack. Treese to serve. The dig from Sneed quickly. Jones. Sanfilippo in the area. DeBose. Looks like she got the most of it. Backline attack from Cade now. Treese there on the opposite side. DeBose almost does enough. Cumberland able to keep it alive. We'll see Hampton. Sanfilippo going to take a chance at it. Cumberland sends it back, but out of bounds. 11-8 advantage for UNOH now. The set going to come from Chavers. Lila Cade gets at the top of her jump. Gregory there under for it quickly from Colquitt. Diving attempt by Shaneyfelt. And we'll see Cumberland get a second chance at it. Andrews, it still popped up. A lot of play going on at the net. Jones quickly rejected by Sanfilippo. UNOH able to take advantage. And that'll lead to a Cumberland University timeout, and the lead for a timeout for us as well. And we'll be right back here on the Lions Radio Network. And welcome back in to the Lions Radio Network. Thanks for joining us. As always, I'm your voice of the Lions, Drew Rogers, and we have got a good one so far. Two teams kind of rounding into mid-season form. See which one comes out on top. Cade, and she got that one down. I believe it went out of bounds over the UNOH side of the net. Cumberland University coming out strong out of the timeout. Shani Felt now to serve. Shani Felt hits a bullet off the arms of San Filippo. And looked like she knew where she wanted to go with that one. Kind of targeted the attacker. Did her well, got the point. Shani Felt. Another good-looking serve. This one handled. DeBose. Ooh, looked like she knew exactly what she wanted to do. Just kind of came off her hand wrong. And this one, another good serve. It was kept up by Treese. Didn't look like she was sure it was actually going to come down. Wasn't going to hit anything. Cumberland University, 4 straight points out of the timeout. Good use of it. See if they can keep building, get themselves a lead here. Shani Felt, another serve with high velocity. San Filippo, no finesse, all power. Sydney Andrews, oh my goodness. I don't know what that would technically be referred to. I'm just going to call it a hero attack, because that's what it is. She's pulled off a few today. Cumberland's gotten out of sorts, and she's just put one on the money, and it's fooled UNOH enough to get the points. Yep. Yeah, we'll see the violation. Thought that might be coming. Cumberland University picking up another point now on a 6-0 run here in the middle of this third set. This is pretty big for them. If they can put a few more, and the ace will help even more as they go on a 7-0 run. And UNOH has seen enough. I would have too. They have completely kind of lost it here in this third set. Some unfortunate breaks, some great play from Cumberland University. And we'll take another timeout as well. Be right back here on the Lions Radio Network. And welcome back in. Cumberland University on an 8-0 run now. San Filippo looking to stop it. Conkle keeps it up. And Sydney Andrews, again, going for that hero attack. Not much she can do with that one, well behind the pole. And the Racers stop the bleeding for now, see if they can get a run of their own going. Bailey Gregory back to serve. And Shani Felt on first contact. The set by Chavers. Sydney Andrews rejected, but out of bounds. It'll be a Phoenix point. And Cumberland, I mean, when this game first started, I was pretty sure it was going to be competitive, but I wasn't sure if Cumberland had this in them. But they have done exceptionally well here in this second and third set, making the most of their opportunities. They've gotten some balls to bounce their way. And so far, they're putting on a good performance. That one might have been out of bounds. Cumberland saves it. Lila Cade, back line. Diving attempt there by Gregory. Another diving attempt. Yeah. Ooh, I thought that ball hit the floor. It might not have. Cumberland disagrees with the call. Coach Vatican encouraging her girls, and I agree, that was a great effort. If it was kept up, some robbery on the great effort by Cade. Cade serving multiple purposes over there. A really nice attacker, but somebody that's been big in defense as well today. Savannah Reed on the serve for UNOH. That'll be Yarborough from the back line. San Filippo, big shot. Cumberland able to respond. Lila Cade, a shot of her own. And that one off the hands of Gregory and eventually the scoreboard. I'm kind of seeing this Phoenix team figure out UNOH, man. They've just done a really good job of breaking it down, finding their spots. And the Racers need to respond here, not to go down 2-1. Shani Felt there. The set will be quick for Conkle. More of the same for Cumberland. And it's just been a struggle for them. They have, this third set, they've grinded out the points they have got. I wouldn't be surprised if they make a comeback here, kind of even things up. The set goes down to the wire. UNOH's timeouts have been short so far. Kind of just a refocusing, but now we see some real strategy, some real coaching being applied over on their side. Cumberland University doing the same. Both coaches obviously want this one really badly. You see, even though this is just a preseason kind of tournament matchup, they don't care. Game in and game out, they want the win. Cumberland side will do the defensive stats. Shani Felt, 17 digs. She's been everywhere. Chavers has got 7. Sneed has 7. Glass 4. Lila Cade 4. On the Northwestern Ohio side, Bailey Gregory, 18 digs. Madeline Hampton, 10. Savannah Reed, 4. We'll give some love to the setters. Madeline Hampton's got 11 assists. Savannah Reed, 9. On the Cumberland side, Emma Chavers has 14. Minuela Gomes has 9. And we are ready to get back underway. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for tuning in. And we'll see Rivers on the first serve out of the timeout. And Rivers will get the ace, as UNOH has just got to calm down here. That was just kind of an errant hit off the arm of Saylor. 20-14 Cumberland. A team that has completely seized control of this third set. Reed will set. San Filippo, big power shot, that dig from Rivers. And unfortunately, on the Cumberland side, nobody's really sure who was supposed to get that third one back over the net. Now it's 20-15. UNOH knows the gravity of the situation. Big points upcoming. Lopez will serve. Gomes will set. Conkle will finish on the near side. Big time break there. As Conkle now on the back line to serve. Shani Felta-Labarro stepping out of the game. Lopez over to Reed. Reed over to the far side. Martin. Nothing Cumberland could do about that one. And I believe new face in for the Racers. That's number 16, Kayala Fitzgerald, I believe. Kalea Fitzgerald, excuse me. And unfortunately, Cumberland went right at her first attack. She'll check back out of the ball game. And obviously this UNOH team really looking for answers right now as Cumberland has completely swung the momentum the other way. Chavers will serve for the Phoenix. Lopez over to Reed. Oh my goodness. How does Shaney Felt keep that one up? That'll be Mitchell on the attack. Reed will set on the other side. And I think we'll get a tip from Cumberland. And I think that might have been out of bounds, but it was really close. They had to make the play on it. (22-17) Cumberland advantage. This will be Hampton to serve. Hampton, good serve. And a little, yeah. That'll be a net violation on the Phoenix. The dig was just a little errant from number 20, Kaylee Glass. UNOH here. Could be a time to seize momentum. This is their second game back-to-back here. And another one goes errant off the serve. UNOH, oh man, probably wishes they had that one back. 23-18 advantage, 2 points away from their second set win. The serve from Sneed. And UNOH will get the point. (23-19) match. Treese will serve. Shaney Felt will dig. The set from Chavers. Big attack. This one will go into the stands off the hands of Gregory. Cumberland University sitting just 1 point away. That's a big play right there from Sydney Andrews. The serve, Treese able to handle it. Hampton will set to the far side. DeVos just going to have to bump it back over. We'll see the set from Chavers. Conkle, can she finish it? Treese ready for it. Hampton will set. UNOH attempting to get the point. Not able to find the mark with that one. Back over to the near side. And another errant set. The near side has kind of been a point of stress here for the Phoenix. Just seen their setters be just a tad off with where they put these balls. Gregory will serve now. Sneed on first contact. Far side. Andrews met at the net. Kept up well by Cumberland. Lila Cade now. She can't finish it. Cumberland in scramble mode, able to kind of calm it down. Conkle will finish the second set for Cumberland University. They take the 2-1 advantage. And we will take a break as the teams swap side. Fourth set action coming right back at you here on the Lions Radio Network. And welcome back. Fourth set action about ready to get underway. If you're just joining us, Cumberland University up 2-1 here. We're about ready to start the fourth set. And UNOH looking to go undefeated today. Cumberland University looking to shut that down at 7 o'clock. Cumberland taking on your very own Bryan College Lady Lions here in Summers. Make sure to tune in for that. For all our new viewers, fans of both of these schools, thanks for joining us. Thanks for tuning in. And we are just about ready to get back underway. I believe we'll get underway when the substitution patterns are confirmed. See the libero, Shani Felt, check in. Lopez will start with the serve. Chalvers on the set. Lila Kay, my goodness. As we get started off with a bang here. Lila Kay able to find her mark. UNOH really not able to do anything about it. Shani Felt will serve. And a good piece of it as well. Royce might have gotten down, but tipped at the net, or tipped by the net. Sydney Andrews, little floater. Reed will set over to Abigail Martin. Martin finishes the point. It's off the hands of some Cumberland University players. Royce the serve straight into the net. See Yarborough's serve. Dig by Lopez, the set by Reed. Martin tipped up in the air. I believe Conkle thought it went behind her. It falls down for a Racers point. Momo Hampton on the serve. Oh, that one got down. Another one that Cumberland left thinking it would go out of bounds. I'm not sure if UNOH's players kind of have some late sink on the ball, some late action. Maybe kind of like a late breaking putt, but so far we've seen 3 of those. That's 3 UNOH points, and that'll be a 4th. Yeah, I'd probably be pretty upset about that one too. Gomes gave the effort. Looked like it was. She kept it up. Looked like she pancaked that one, and the whistle blew before. The serve from Hampton. Yarborough will try to set over the near side. Lila Cade off 1 foot, 2 foot from Abigail Martin. That one is long. Racers calling for a tip. They might have a case there. Yeah, and it's getting dicey out here, getting late in the game. Of course, up here we don't have the best view. We got kind of an overhead view on it. We'll trust the official's judgment. Speaking captain Bailey Gregory going over, trying to confirm that was not tipped. Official says it wasn't. Rivers the serve. I think Lopez thought that one was going to be out of bounds. Gregory went over to try to make a last-minute save on it. And another good-looking serve there from Rivers. Gregory unable to handle the initial pass. Cumberland University putting a little streak together, 3 in a row here. Can they make it 4? And unfortunately they cannot. Rivers' serve magic kind of runs out there. She finds the net. Looked like she was going for a real tight placement serve. Dig on the Cumberland side. My goodness, thought that was for sure going to be a racer's point. Cumberland scrambling around, gets it back over the net. Hampton sets Sanfilippo right there for the attack. Gets through the arms of Shaneyfelt. Shaneyfelt will handle the serve over to Mitchell. And yeah, that one very close to the line. The line judge on the near side calls it in. Cumberland University point. The serve from Conkle. The set from Hampton on the side, the far side. See Mitchell try her hand at it. Yeah, it looked like she wanted that ball to come in a little higher. That one finds the net. Bailey Gregory the serve. That one errant. Oh my goodness, the dig from Yarborough saves the point. Sanfilippo looking to erase that. Another one at the net. Oh, man, I thought Mitchell might have got that one down. She doesn't. UNOH takes the point. Gregory to serve once again. Shaneyfelt will dig. Gomes the set. Mitchell the attack. Cumberland coming back after the 3-point swing from UNOH. And miscommunication on the UNOH side about who was going to get that one in between Gregory and Treese. Ball falls for an ace for number 2, Emma Chavers. Kind of smiling over there. Maybe not one she thought she earned, but one she got. Tie ball game, 8-8. And good looking serve there, just on the back line. Royce will run for it, kind of use the front of her hand. And Haley Jones cannot find the mark. Over to the Cumberland side, the set by Chavers. Yeah, definitely. Mitchell got under the net there, and it was kind of tough. I mean, she was put in a kind of an awkward spot. Kind of flew too close to the net there. Shaneyfelt will dig. Somehow kept up in the air. Andrews with a strong response there, blocked but out of bounds. Gregory will make first contact. Royce quickly. Textbook drawn up, put it in the playbook for good. Quick set to the middle, works to perfection. Backline set, Lila Cade going up to meet it. And another backline attack from UNOH. We'll see the set over to Andrews. Andrews blocked at the net, but out of bounds. Cumberland University refusing to give an inch here. Every time they go down 2 or more, they come right back with a point of their own, and is really what's made this ball game so close. We've seen both teams kind of go back and forth, trade the lead. It really just comes down to who wants it more, who can make the plays. I think that one's called out of bounds. Man, that was really close. I think they made the correct call on the floor. And that one time, a good leave from Cumberland. They finally get one of those to go their way. That's the serve from Fitzgerald. The serve from Yarborough, quickly hit by Abigail Martin. Yarborough gets it back. Lila Cade looking to attack. Yeah. Even the Cumberland coach knew it there, shaking her head. I mean, it was a ferocious attack on the near side, but unfortunately she just goes a little bit too far forward with her jump. That'll be Shaney Felt on first contact. Lila Cade, Bailey Gregory ready for it, but unfortunately goes a little bit too far into the net. Rivers will serve for Cumberland. And unfortunately that one long. They give serve right back to UNOH. Riley Teresa, decent looking serve. Gomes runs over to set it. Off the back foot is Mitchell. This one will be set by Hampton. A floater. Kind of works to perfection. Conkle in the area, able to handle it. DeBose going with the left hand. That'll be met by Shaney Felt over to Mitchell. Tipped up, ball still in the air, in play. Sanfilippo. Oh man, what a dig. Sanfilippo able to finish it, but the dig by Yarborough was quite impressive on the far side. Teammates unable to get to it in time. 15-12, UNOH lead. Another dig, this one by Glass. Mitchell, this one gonna get home. And Hampton to Sanfilippo. This one gonna float just a bit long. Might should have gone with a little more power there. She was trying to place. There was a spot on that back line. Good idea. Cumberland University drawing within 1 point here. Another good serve. Hampton. It's going to be Bailey Gregory coming up from the back line to attack. Gomes over to Jones. Hampton will set once again. Sanfilippo, the power this time off the hands of Bailey Gregory. Conkle to serve once again. This one kind of got some more heat on it. We'll see DeBosch. She'll just pass it back over the net. Glass there, quick set. Nobody ready for it. And the setter Gomes giving a big smile after that one. UNOH all spread out. She recognized it, took advantage. The dig will be from Gregory Sanfilippo. Good attack there. Yarborough, another nice dig. I feel like she's really come along even in this game. Really nice defense on the back line. It's kind of sold out for some of these balls. We'll see Conkle check out. Shaney felt back into the ball game. That'll be Glass on the save. And Mitchell with a lot of power up that near side line, unable to find her mark. UNOH taking back the lead. Both teams know the importance of the next maybe 5 to 8 points coming here. Whichever team takes better advantage will probably win this set. Just have to see a backline bump here. Hampton will set. Sanfilippo, a tomahawk up the middle. Finds her mark on the right side off the hands of Mitchell. Glass on first contact. We'll see it back over to Mitchell. Had to go a little off her spot. DeBose, haven't heard from her in a while. And she makes a big statement, but unable to get it down. Chavers on the serve. Sanfilippo kind of using that off speed. Andrews on the far side. Balls to Hampton now. Sanfilippo thought she was going to have to go a little bit more forward for it. Adjust well. Andrews again. Thought it was going to be the knockout blow. It won't be. DeBose unable to get it over the net. And we'll see a tie ball game, 18-18 here. More miscommunication on the side of the Racers. And exactly what we saw last set, as Cumberland seems to be kind of seizing it, the momentum here, taking advantage late in this third set. Let's see if the same outcome happens here. That one will be well out. That would have been a big one if it could have got down. Savannah Reed back into the game to serve. This one will be set by Chavers. Nobody really sure what's going on at the net on either side. The set errant again, but it'll work out for Cumberland. Man, did not think that UNOH was going to be getting that point. Or excuse me, I did not think that Cumberland was going to be getting that point. Man, kind of a good bounce for Cumberland as they'll figure it out just enough. Take the lead back, 20-19. A rocket serve. Gregory able to handle it. Sanfilippo comes with her own rocket. See, Shaney felt the set will be from Chavers. Lila Cade coming over, puts a good hand on it. UNOH ready for it. The block by Cumberland, and that is Royce attempting to finish at the net. UNOH calling for the double hit. Doesn't look like they're going to get it. 21-20 Cumberland. Yeah, Shaney felt going to fall a little long there. Man, neither team refusing to give an inch here. Kind of like a 4th and goal scenario for both teams. They both realize the importance. Both realize they could either extend this match or they could be out of it. We'll see Fitzgerald serve. She'll give it right back to Cumberland. We've seen that a few times here today. Yarborough will serve that one out of bounds again. 3 long serves in a row. Tie this ball game back up at 22. Substitutions for UNOH. DeBose back into the game. And I believe that is Hampton. Lots of offensive firepower out there. We haven't heard from Colquitt in a while. You know, she can do some damage up that middle. Abigail Martin, of course, the team leader in kills. It's been kind of quiet here in this 4th set. Check back in at the perfect time. Conkle almost finishes the job. Lopez just passes it back over the net. Conkle under it. Set back over to Conkle. Conkle with the score. And when she's in the ball game, they run her back around that setter quite often. The over-the-head Gomes, obviously very comfortable running that pass, making that pass. Now 23-22. UNOH trying to avoid taking that drive back to Northwestern Ohio. Cumberland looking to start 1-0 in the tri-match. Rivers, good serve. Hampton will set. And Martin unable to find her target just outside. Cumberland University 1 point from ending the ball game. Excuse me, ending the match. And we'll see a timeout. Yep. UNOH looking for some answers. Of course, they just need 2 points to get back into it. We'll keep it here during the timeout. Once again, thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. Really enjoyed bringing a non-Bryan athletics game to you. It's been fun, kind of being unbiased, seeing both teams. Try to be as unbiased as possible, but it's been a real joy to see both these teams compete. 2 really talented volleyball squads fighting really at the top of their game, and we'll just kind of see 1 point away from Cumberland. UNOH can extend this to a 5th set, or excuse me, yes, this would be the 5th set. Yep, they can extend this to the 5th set. Or sorry, my apologies once again. They can extend it, yes, to the 5th set. Yeah, sorry, volleyball knowledge, it lacks in some areas. We'll see if Rivers can finish the job. Rivers, good serve. Lopez, the pass. The set, DeBose looking to go off speed and does. One-handed from 2 Cumberland players. And backline awareness from number 23, Hampton. Gets the job done, 24-23. Cumberland leading. They just need a single point. And Gomes running over to set. Will Mitchell do the job? She does. Cumberland University going to walk out of here with the 3-1 advantage. They'll start 1-0 in the Bryan College tri-match. Some great action here. If you enjoyed this, want to see more, 7 o'clock, Bryan College versus Cumberland University. Sure to be an exciting game as well. I'll be on. I'll actually have a co-host for that game. If you want to check it out, please feel free. It'll be on this channel in a separate broadcast. But signing off for now, and we'll see you next time on Lions Radio Network.